All right, so we're gonna do the harder kind of factoring. This is a trinomial right here, and you have a leading coefficient other than 1. So when you see this coefficient right here, well, time to get sad and frustrated. All right, so what you want to do is you want to think about Floy, which is basically FOIL. So F-L-O-I, and actually we're going to do Floy all. This last one right here is just for the check. All right, so set up your parentheses, and because this one is actually solving for m, you have to do this part, but if you're just factoring, you just need to deal with this part right here. Okay, so actually I'm gonna erase this real quick. I'm gonna line this up better. Okay, equals 0. All right, so what you want to do is you want to tackle your first. All right, so your first is, how do you get that 2? Well, you get the 2 with 2m. So that 2m squared you get with 2m and m. All right, so we took care of the first. And the last, you have to ask yourself, like, what times what is 6? And don't try to overthink it, because it's just easier to throw numbers down. So 6 could be 6 and 1 and 2 and 3. And I found that usually it's not the 6 and 1 option, it's usually the 2 and 3 one. And every time I actually explain that to someone, it actually turns out to be the 6 and 1, so we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna put the 2 and 3 down right here. Okay, so now this step right here is what's gonna save you a lot of time. What you wanna do is you want to have your fingers open like this, and this is gonna be your outside. Oh, we took care of the last for now. This is your outside, this is your inside. Your outside, so multiply the 2 together, and don't worry about the m, so it just makes things more complicated. So just do 2 times 2. All right, so 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times an invisible 1 right there, right? So this is your outside, this is your inside. So 2 times 2 is 4, now it's your inside. So we want to think, all right, we got 4, and then the inside, 3 times 1 is 3, all right? Can 4 and 3 somehow give me -7? Yeah, -4 and -3 can give me -7. So there's your outside, there's your inside. Can they give you that? So the middle one right there. And they can if they're both negative. So then you go like that, and you go like that. But I just got lucky on this one on the first shot. But if you, I don't have an eraser right now, but yeah, I do. So let's pretend like I had a 2 here. So let's say I've accidentally put, let's say I put a 3 here and a 2 here. All right, so then you would go like this and say, all right, well, 6. That's 6, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 and 2. Can 6 and 2 in any way give me 7? No. 6, so 6 and 2 can give me 8, and 6 and 2 can give me 4. 6 and 2 cannot give me 7, so that's not right. So then you swap them. Like that. 3 and 2. And remember, don't put your signs into the very end, right? So there's your 2, and there's your 4, there's your 3. 4 and 3 can't give me 7 if they're both negative. Sometimes they'll have opposite signs. So let's say the goal was to get -1. So let's just say we want to get -1. All right. So then if you do your outside is 4, your inside is 3. But if you want to get -1, then the dominant number has to have the negative sign. The dominant number dictates the sign. So they'll have opposite signs, but the bigger number, the dominant number, will dictate the sign right there. And that's it.